know, man. Candace Owens, man. I feel like 2026, she got laid low a little bit. Them people's on her ass. Her, Candace Owens, Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, man. Them people's on her ass, man. They literally calling her evil, all types of shit. Let me share my. Take a
I
listen.
look at the West, our greatest ally, and I see a new enemy rising from within. I am speaking of a poison being sold to the American people as patriotism. I'm speaking of the intellectual vandalism of Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens. Mr. Speaker, let us be clear about what this is. They claim to fight the woke left. They are no different than the woke left. The radical left tears down the statues of Thomas Jefferson. Tucker Carlson tears down the legacy of Winston Churchill. The radical left says Western civilization is evil. Candace Owens says the roots of our faith are demonic. It is the same sickness. It is the same moral relativism. It is the same hatred of the West dressed up in a different costume.
Yes, to be clear, that is dangerous. The Likud party, and I was quite literally, someone was plotting my murder. Actually, a year from the date that Charlie was murdered on September 10th, someone was plotting my murder and got discovered, and that's still making its way through the courts. These people are calling for violence. That's the implicit threat here. They're all growing increasingly more radical, and they're feeling threatened by speech, which is why I implore all of you, which I see that you are, which is why they feel threatened, to continue to use it and to recognize these people are incredibly dangerous. They are very dangerous. When a person is unwilling to say, here's what I did wrong, especially when that person has murdered tens of thousands of children, what they're doing down in Venezuela, Argentina, when they say the issue is people recognizing what they're doing. Argentina, they are tweeting. I mean, they are in the streets shouting against Zionism. And we're supposed to believe it's because everyone just hates Jews, everyone hates God's chosen people, or because you can no longer convince people that you are murdering, stealing, plundering, raping in the name of the Lord. I think it's the latter, but these people are dangerous. Okay, if anything happens to Tucker Carlson or me, you obviously know that Israel was involved. Obviously, that is unbelievably apparent in their rhetoric. They're name checking us. They're calling us on stage. They're sending their goons out to harass us because we believe in America first and that we should stop getting involved in their interests, and that it is unacceptable, frankly, that our government gives more flack to Tucker Carlson. Our government representatives give more flack to Tucker Carlson than they did to Jeffrey Epstein. That they choose to cover up the crimes of Jeffrey Epstein while pretending that speech in America is what's actually radical, not people who are actually harming children and abusing children sexually. We don't even have a government, in my view. Like, we can't even protect the nation's most innocent. How do we even?
Child, all I know is, man, if they really decide to come for Candace Owens, the government is not going to protect her. The government is not going to be able to protect her. Yeah, I know how these peoples be. Like, if let's say if they did do that to Charlie Kirk, just see how advanced they are. It's like you don't really know who did it. It's like they say the little white boy did it, but Tyler Robinson did it. But it's like the evidence don't match up. I feel like she should lay low. I mean, y'all know how they do it. They control the banks. They control everything, bro. Next thing you know, man, they done froze her funds in the bank. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they can't just do that. Like, but it's something that they can use to mess with her and shit. Y'all know y'all see what they did to Kanye, bro. They took that man bread. They took everything from that man. That man even lost custody of his kids, bro. That should be sad because they control everything. They own every fucking thing. So imagine if Candace really got hurt or Tucker Carlson. That would really be crazy. Like something like that would really make me feel like America's really just gone downhill. I mean, it's already gone downhill, but the fact that people are really even threatening to hurt reporters and political influencers is crazy. They're not the ones making the decisions in the office, but that's crazy. I mean, the other thing is too though, people be really sensitive about these type of things. Like people be sensitive about their religion, their country, their community. So with Candace, always picking at them, people, enough is enough. That's how people gonna feel after a while. If you picking at them, they're not gonna want to, keep just not saying nothing. This might just be them having enough. They probably be watching Candace streams too, and they're probably like, "Oh my God, this bitch! Like, we tired of this bitch. Yo, I'm about to call her out." Probably one of them type of things. At the end of the day, man, we all gotta learn how to get along, man. For real, because this shit all fucked up out here. We fighting against each other instead of being together and sticking together. Anyway, Chad, let me know in the comments, man. Do y'all think Candace Owens? Do y'all think they might be coming for Candace Owens' life, man? I mean, y'all see what they did to Charlie Kirk, bro. Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens isn't too far from Charlie Kirk. I mean, I pray she's okay. She got kids and stuff like that. Like, it would be really fucked up if anything happened to her or Tucker Carlson. So, anyway, chat, appreciate y'all checking out the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're going to be back with some new content. I am out of here.